We are only 10 days away from the Season 2 premiere of The Mandalorian, and of course that leaves us with a brand new TV spot. But does it give us anything new to the plot? Let's talk about that right now. Hello everybody and welcome back to Joker's Movie Network. I'm your host Joker, and today we are only 10 days away from the premiere of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. And of course we got a new TV spot to go with that. We're going to break it down. There might be a few new things in it, but overall not a lot changed. So there's nothing really new with this TV spot, and if that's the case, why release it at all? Well, the simple answer to that is to remind you that in 10 days, Season 2 will be premiering on Disney+. Now, of course, there's a lot of people throughout the internet, be it Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, whatever you want it to be, that are always going to be like, why did they release this teaser trailer or this TV spot? If they're not going to show us anything new, what's the point in just releasing the same footage? And that's the basic answer. The basic answer is it's just a reminder that the show is going to be coming out. People are going to complain about this all the time, and I see it no matter what it is. But that's just a thing that the studio just does. It doesn't matter what movie it is or what TV show it is. There's always going to be a reminder, teaser trailer, full trailer, whatever. Just a reminder that the show is going to be coming out in the next week, the next month, what have you. That's just how it works. And we saw that a lot, especially when Star Wars Episode 7 came out. And of course, that was a little different. It was 10 years since the last time we had a Star Wars movie, so they had like a countdown from like 15 to 1. Like in 15 days, in 14 days, it was a new TV spot every day for the last like 2 weeks before the movie came out. But this is a regular thing. We're used to this by now. We should expect them to have some sort of a little teaser before it happens. But this is why I'm surprised by it. And anyone that watches a lot of these TV spots knows that, especially in the Star Wars world, TV spots are notorious for giving out giant potential spoilers for the upcoming film or TV series or anything Star Wars related. Especially when going back to the Episode 7 TV spots, there was a lot of stuff that was shown in the TV spots that were not shown in the 2 or 3 big trailers that we got, and some of them even had some of the clips from the lightsaber fight between Kylo Ren and Finn, which we did not see at all in the actual trailers. We saw them ignite the lightsabers, but we didn't see anything beyond that. So there's a lot of times where the TV spots for the Star Wars movies will definitely give out potential spoiler material when we're not expecting it, especially when it's only in a 10-second window. But going through this one, it really didn't give any big spoilers away, and a lot of people are worried that we're seeing too much when you gotta think. We've seen about 3 minutes worth of footage from The Mandalorian Season 2. Those 3 minutes are probably only based out of the first 3 episodes of the 8 to 10 episode arc. So from that, we've only seen about 3 minutes worth of footage out of what's potentially a 10-hour season. We have plenty to see, and we're not going to get anything else once the season actually starts. We've got nothing to worry about in terms of spoilers, unless someone has seen it and they're about to drop it all on the internet, which is a potential thing that could happen, so be mindful in the week coming up to the release. But let's take a look at this teaser trailer. Let's see what we get out of it. We really didn't get a whole lot. We've seen most of it is scenes that we've seen before, and the main talking points I wanted to consider was just comparing it to my latest breakdown of the first trailer we got for Season 2. Mainly, the first opening scene we have are the X-Wings chasing down the Razor Crest, and from that we can confirm that yes, he is being chased by the X-Wings. He's obviously flying through New Republic airspace, and whoever the X-Wing fighters are, they're not very happy with it. Obviously, you hear them saying, Razor Crest, stand down, and the first thing I thought was, like hell, he's not standing down. From his position, it doesn't matter if you're the Empire or if you're the New Republic. You're both bad guys in his eyes, because he's just a freelancing bounty hunter, and he just wants to do what he wants to do. And that leads into the next part, which I was trying to theorize after that fight. He crash lands on the planet which we believe to be Ilum. We didn't know if he was going to crash or not, and now it looks like he actually is crashing on this ice planet from several scenes of his ship kind of spiraling out of control and gliding across the ice. And from that, of course, we can't really confirm that it's Ilum, but obviously him being chased by the X-Wings and him crashing are 2 different scenes. And of course, Ilum in the new canon is the planet where the Jedi went to collect crystals to build their lightsabers. It is a very force-sensitive planet. But if he's being chased by X-Wings over Ilum, that really wouldn't happen, because in this time, and there's where it gets really Star Wars and really nerdy, Ilum is under the control of the Empire, which is now being turned into the First Order, as we see from the end of Jedi Fallen Order, the video game, which yes, still ties into canon. Ilum is being transformed into Starkiller Base shortly after Order 66. So during this time, it is still under Imperial reign, and X-Wings would have no business being over there. And there are some more scenes that add to the chase scene we saw in that little cavern where the Mandalorian is using his jetpack against the scout troopers on their speeder bikes, and I saw a lot of people suggesting that this is potentially Sullust, mainly because it is a very rocky, volcanic-looking area. They're gliding across a river of lava, and you know, I would love to see Sullust, but it just doesn't make sense for him to go to Sullust, which again, highly Imperial. But when you look at it, Navarro, which is the main planet where the Bounty Hunters Guild is at, and that's where he spends a lot of the episodes in the first season, that planet also has a lot of volcanic activity too, and looks very much the same to Sullust, including the giant Imperial presence. As we see coming into the end of Season 1, it is full of Imperial activity, especially with Moff Gideon coming down, and at the end of that episode, they go out through a tunnel in a river of lava, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Sullust, but it will be Navarro, so it's a planet we're already familiar with. We're just probably going to be seeing more heavy militaristic bases, which is why I think in that first trailer we saw a bunch of stormtroopers running down a corridor. That's probably where they're at, and it looks like they're busting someone out of prison, because later on in that scene, as they're going out in the troop transport over the lava flow, we do see Cara Dune and Greef Karga driving with a Mythrol between them. And of course, the Mythrol being the new species that we saw in the first episode of Season 1, only to be known as the Unidentified Mythrol, which is the bounty that the Mandalorian was after. It looks like they potentially got him out of the carbonite and they're using him for something else, or it may just be another one of the same species. And that's really it as far as new scenes go, and I really wouldn't even call them new. If anything, they just took some of the scenes from the first trailer and just extended them to give us a little bit more of a look of what we're going to be seeing in the potential first 3 episodes. And of course, that in itself is a surprise, because a lot of the times, like I said, the TV spots tend to put more spoiler-styled scenes in them as opposed to the big release trailers. And even then, overall, still, again, only seeing about 3 minutes of the 8 to 10 hours that we're going to be getting here in the next few weeks, it's exciting knowing that we've got so much to cover and so much new material that's going to be coming out from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. But what do you guys think? Were you cool with this trailer coming out? Did you really think we needed it, as far as needing it to show us new material, or needing it just as a, hey, this is a reminder to the casual viewer, not so much the hardcore fan that's been counting the days until it comes out, that, hey, The Mandalorian Season 2 is going to be coming out on Disney Plus October 30th. Be sure you're ready for that. Did you guys need this trailer? Could you have lived without it? Or are you happy it came out in general? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to talk about it. But until The Mandalorian Season 2 drops on Disney Plus October 30th, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Remember, if you like what you saw, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more movie news videos, or if you'd like to see anything else. But until then, and as always, I will see you guys next time.